Don't be that guy, Michael. How's it going, neighbors, and welcome back. I'm Dusty Mac, and thank you for joining me on this Good Place reaction series. Today, for me, I am about to be finishing The Good Place completely. I'm on the last 3 episodes, and right now I am really excited. I didn't know that the last episode was an hour long, like 55 minutes, so that's going to be really fun to edit down, but I am really excited to see how this story ends. And last time on The Good Place, basically we had Chidi and the Brainy Bunch all come together, and they figured out a way to create a new afterlife that kind of works for everybody. What surprised me was Sean. I didn't think that he was gonna go for their idea so quickly, just because he can no longer flatten penises, and that's one of his favorite pastime activities. The toxicity of the bad place, you know what I'm saying? So basically what's gonna happen now is what should have happened from the beginning. Is life is kind of like the tutorial levels, and then you go to the good place, or the after place, I guess we can call it, because I'm not really sure what to call it at this point. But we go to the after place, and you live until a certain amount of time, and then if you do good, you go on to the good place. But if not, you get rebooted, recycled, and you go through it until you get to the point where you can actually ascend to the good place. So I really like that new idea, and everyone's behind it, and they don't have to reboot the human race as a whole. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to be getting for these next 3 episodes. Is it going to be like a trial run? Are we going to be getting like new humans, and is Jason, Tahani, Chidi, and Eleanor going to be the architects in their own village or something? It's going to be really interesting to see what they do. And yeah, if you guys like these reactions and want to keep seeing more just like them, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm, and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner, because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, y'all can go ahead and skip a couple weeks in the future and go watch the series finale of The Good Place right now, as well as some Patreon exclusive movies, series, and polls. So if any of that interests you, please go on over there and check that out. And if not, it'll be up here at some point. And yeah, I guess without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this week's episode of The Good Place. This one is season 4, episode 11. Let's do it.
Anything?
Nope.
What the hear is going on?
What the hear?
I got so desperate I tried flattening an eggplant. It's just not the same.
See, I knew that was the one thing that was going to hold everybody up.
I hope it's not more sexual harassment training. I'm already so good at it.
Bad Place is going to be changing.
Are going to be working together. Hated saying it, hated how it felt, hated all of it.
You all have been hand-selected.
Torture works. It's the way it's always been done.
It's the way it's always been done. Excuse to justify racism, misogyny.
How it's always been done.
See, this chick gets it.
He's the one that has to say that line.
We're supposed to find the first 1,000 humans to take the test. We'll just sail right through it.
Or hottest people get to skip the line.
Those aren't probably not the people.
Just start with the gimmies.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid Man, Mini-Me.
I don't know if Vern's going to be in the good or bad place.
Also Fat Bastard and
He just get done watching Austin Powers.
Tahani volunteered to be today's test subject.
She doesn't have a penis to flatten.
I tried to teach Taylor Swift how to dance. Longest 4 years of my life.
We're uprooting the entire. Usher in a brighter future.
Not working for a traitor.
I
What's the
personally
alternative?
chose you based on your work in the performative wokeness department.
Way to mansplain my own department to me. And I'm triggered.
Who are you reading about?
Me? I siphoned so much gas, even if the car was moving or on fire. Always got that gas. I printed out all of ours.
Uh-oh.
I love you, okay? You have to promise to never ever read my file.
I mean, you guys have been together for like 800 years.
You don't know what I did on Halloween 2013.
What did you do on Halloween?
I don't remember. I woke up in some family's basement and I'd barfed all over their old photo albums. That's the look we're trying to avoid.
He knew you were a trash bag from the moment that you met, though, you know?
We're gonna be together forever.
You have to read my file right now.
What? Is this a game?
Is it a test?
Is it a sex game somehow?
I can't risk it.
Somehow.
Better we just rip the Band-Aid off.
Okay.
It's simply the test. Get a plan of the test.
I think we just...
Can we keep watching that one, Michael?
Current system, it's basic.
It's basic.
Worried something's gonna happen to your cylindrical penis? Flatten it. This new way allows you to test their psychological flaws.
Yeah, I mean, pain is temporary, but messing with a human psyche, that stuff will really mess with us.
I heard about the new system, and I want to be a part of it.
I'm a little skeptical.
You and I have been through a lot. I launched a coup against you, and then you got me stuck in a cocoon for hundreds of years, and then you blew me up into goo.
She's had quite the character arc. But so they're aware of time when they're in the goo cocoon, the cocoon.
If things are gonna change, I have to change along with them.
I don't trust her. I trust Michael now, but not her.
Janet will give you Tahani's file.
Self-obsessed, family issues.
Typical Vicky, throwing shade. But I'm casting it because I'm closer
tall.
to the sun. I'm tall.
Was it a better read than your 3,000-page book?
What did it? Subpoenaed by the Make-A-Wish Foundation?
No,
Oh, I knew what it was.
I don't hate you at all, but you were still more confident at 13 than I ever was.
So you still love me?
Probably loves you even more now.
Still horny for me?
Let's replace the word love with horny for her. I think that should be appropriate.
I did nothing with my life.
Why are you freaking out?
Yeah, but look what you're doing with your afterlife, though, Chidi.
I am a drip. You deserve to be with someone who's not.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Like Nicholas. He rescued people from burning buildings.
Nicholas.
She's reliving some of that old spank bank imagery.
Unless there's something in your file that would freak me out. Kept out a library book.
But I moved. Put the library in my will to make up for it.
Relax.
That is such a Chidi thing.
Tahani will test her ethical decision making. Should be a good practice run.
How is she gonna try to mess that up for Tahani, though? Sweet, it's a holodeck. Mother! Fork.
Okay.
That was not what I was expecting.
We're not using chainsaw bears. Try again. The challenges should be smaller.
Is it farm-raised salmon?
Mini chainsaw bear.
What do you want from me? Michael, can I try? I need to get into Tahani's headspace. Hello, tuna and pickles. I once played... Yeah, there she is. Okay, just give me a second.
Tahani is not amused.
Could you go get us some snacks?
What do you want?
It doesn't matter. It's just an excuse for me to talk to Chidi without you. I mean, chips.
Smooth, Jason.
What's going on, dog?
Eleanor's life made me realize how different we are.
Chidi's chasing Amy in this, isn't he?
My fake heaven was a bookcase and a toilet, and I loved it.
So what?
Mine is just a video game library and a toilet.
Opposites attract.
You're dating Janet. Ultimate opposites.
Are you saying Janet might get bored of me?
I'm sorry.
Chidi's just making everybody upset now, isn't he?
And action.
I heard she may have to fly home coach and check a bag. Whatever that means.
Check a bag.
To celebrate our daughter Camilla.
I'm still very confused on where her face tattoo went, because it was like a Mike Tyson looking thing.
Our other daughter Tahani to come straight from the gym.
Would anyone like to say?
Such a nice dress.
Tahani should speak. He's had her share of failures recently.
This is hard.
It's like her parents were the chainsaw bear, but instead of her head, they chopped off her self-esteem.
Good.
There you go.
Think of it as flattening the penises of their heart.
Oh.
They're emotional penises.
Look for other ways to challenge her.
Vicky cracked the code.
There was some good stuff there.
Don't.
Kick back, grab an ice cold.
If Vicky's doing a good job, give her props, Michael.
And relax. I can't do that either.
Grab some magnets.
There's some problems with it that only I can see.
Don't be that guy, Michael.
You're bad at this. Okay, goodbye.
Why'd you do that, dingus?
I didn't understand squat until she explained it.
She's got to be like a translator from the good place to the bad place.
A what? To entertain you while we're gone, here's Jack Sparrow fights Aquaman. I mean, at this point, what does it matter?
What does it matter?
Why did you find
It's
us
actually in the title.
She's good at teaching the others.
Well, that's the problem. She's moving too fast.
So first you thought it would take forever, and now
Wasn't
it's moving too
your
fast.
test
First
the
of all,
walk?
shut up. Second of all, just shut up.
You don't want your nemesis to solve your problem.
Once on Earth, I had to ask Alexa. I felt dirty.
I've had a job finding a better way to torture humans than helping them.
You can't do everything alone, Michael. You should have learned that working with the humans at this point.
Who am I?
That's what Vin Diesel asked me when Dwayne Johnson refused to appear in the Fast and the Furious 9. Not helpful?
Nope, just had to say a name. I haven't seen any of the Fast and Furious movies past the Tokyo Drift. Was that 3 or 4?
Deal with the future in the future.
Take it as it comes. Don't just worry about the future, which is easier said than done.
You were right. We were like the Montagues and Capulets.
How do you know that?
I read some books. Jeez.
She loves you.
Do you really believe that?
Of course I do.
Pretend what you just said was what you said to you instead of to me.
Damn it,
Just
Jason.
Put it back in your head.
Against all odds. I know what you mean.
That's clever.
Good.
That was clever, Jason.
Checkmate.
Okay, yep, we'll give that one to you as well. Whatever.
There she is. I'm sorry. It wasn't about you. Will you please come back?
I am an independent acid snake in the skin suit of an independent woman.
So acid snakes, lava monsters, were there giant tarantulas, bears with chainsaw hands?
I want to give you the role of a lifetime.
And in the role of a lifetime, Gary Oldman.
You'll take over, like a director.
If you just put me in control, they'll think I'm your puppet.
I know, you're going to take it.
I'm sorry for freaking out. But also, I'm gonna learn to play the guitar so you don't get bored of me.
I actually prefer drummers.
Training.
Stop right there.
Vicky, coming through the door unexpectedly?
That's right.
Great acting, Michael.
I'm taking over.
Explain for me and everyone else.
You're done.
You're done.
All right, you win. Let's go.
Oh, no, but the dance battle?
No, I'm too upset about the coup thing. Hurry up.
She had it all planned out, Michael. Come on.
Welcome.
Wait, did that say 1.28 Jeremy Bear Me later?
I'll begin in 30 minutes.
Vicky handling shit. Let's go.
What now? It's the sound when someone gets into the good place.
It's you guys.
For real?
Saving every soul
Creating
in
the
the
test
universe
was
is worth
test
a few
enough.
points.
No way. No, it's an actual balloon. I thought that was just something that he made up.
It's real this time.
Are you coming too?
Recently unemployed, might as well do some traveling.
Are we actually going to see The Good Place in The Good Place? Of course, Tahani's the first on. All right, everybody, that was The Good Place, Season 4, Episode 11. And in this one, it was basically them trying to figure out the test that would help people make the right decisions. And Vicky kind of came through and, you know, she was the one that was interacting with the humans more. So she kind of knew more about them and how they worked. Because the demons are just like, oh, humans have penises, so let's flatten them. And Vicky was thinking a little bit smarter about like the psychological aspect of it. And I really liked that. And the fact that, you know, her and Michael was able to kind of come to an understanding finally, I guess. And, you know, Vicky got in control where she wanted, but she still got to like have her demonic respect or something. I don't know. But yeah, right there at the very end, we heard the ding and Michael said that everybody got approved. That was almost the most perfect timing ever. Only a few seconds off. I thought I turned it off. So yeah, they get the ding and they go in the balloon and they're going towards the good place. So presumably next episode, we are going to see the actual good place. And there's still, like I said, 2 episodes and the last episode is an hour. So I don't even know what could happen. But anyway, guys, what did you think of this episode? Of course, the little chainsaw bear thing, you gotta let me know in the comment box down below. And remember, if you guys like these reactions and want to keep seeing more just like them, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're gonna get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, y'all can go ahead and skip a couple weeks in the future and go watch the series finale of The Good Place right now, as well as some patron exclusive movies, series, and polls. So if any of that interests you, please go on over there and check that out. And if not, it'll be up here at some point. And yeah, that's going to be about it for me this week, guys. So thank you so very much for joining me. You know I love and appreciate every single one of you. And remember, if you're going to go outside, wear that mask. Don't be an ass, and I will see you all next week for the penultimate episode of The Good Place. Take it easy, guys.
Checkmate.